The Kash Patel, Adam Schiff rivalry, and I'm putting that nicely, continues. Let's play cut 275.
Adam Schiff is the worst criminal in Congress in the last 250 years. And what's broke that we're going to talk about right now is Adam Schiff met with a whistleblower. Adam Schiff went to the podium day after day after day saying, I know nothing about this. We're not going to discuss it. We're going to protect it. And then Adam Schiff, led the prosecution of the impeachment trial in the Senate of President Donald Trump. Talk about someone who was conflicted out of the game because he was part of the hoax that brought Charmella in, manufactured that false accusation, and then peddled it out to the world. And he continued, not surprising, he's lied about almost everything in his life. But now he lied just to set up a presidential impeachment. And that's what I was talking about, these disinformation campaigns.
Understand, that lie set up a presidential impeachment. It was a prerequisite for one of the impeachment attempts against Donald Trump where he was impeached in the House and then acquitted in the Senate. Representative Madeline Dean has some choice words. Play cut 257.
I call upon the leaders to recognize that Kash Patel does not have the character, the integrity, the understanding and respect for the rule of law. He doesn't have the capacity. What he has asked for is retribution, and he has called for it over and over again against, let me see here, he wants to come after any anti-Trump conspirators. I suppose that might even include me, since I served on the second impeachment as one of the managers, a sad, solemn honor that I had.
The Democrats are starting to lose it because they know what a properly run FBI can be. And it's time for us to reform it top to bottom. There are a lot of unprosecuted crimes in this country. The FBI should be focused on 3 or 4 things primarily. Number 1, anything to do with the Mexican drug cartels. That's number 1. Number 2, violent crime in the streets of our country. Chicago, Houston, wherever there is federal jurisdiction in the administration of this crime, we need the FBI involved. Liberate these cities. Number 3 is any sort of international drug rings, Chinese Communist Party spies. We need to get them removed from the nation. And then number 4, and probably most importantly, out of all the different things, is we must fire every FBI agent that was involved in the creation of the FBI being a surveillance operation and a lawfare machine. Now, understand this. Understand that the FBI has been far off course really since J. Edgar Hoover, which was around its charter. The FBI did some very suspicious things in the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. The key issue is trust. And it's very interesting. They'll joke in the FBI, not joke, but the FBI is, of course, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. But they'll also say, what does FBI stand for? And I believe it's fortitude, bravery, and integrity. I can't remember what the F stands for. But bravery and integrity, I think, are the other ones. There has not been integrity to the FBI for quite some time. Christopher Wray has lived above the law. And remember who his predecessor was. James Comey, who probably broke federal law multiple times, lying to Congress, and was using the FBI when they sent Peter Strzok, let me think about this, almost 8 years, that's right, 8 years to the day of this week, right around this period of time, our FBI was sending FBI agents, Peter Strzok, to go entrap Patriot Lieutenant General Michael Flynn. And 8 years later, we have Kash Patel running the FBI. We crawled out of a very deep hole. They wanted to take out our movement via a secret police. That's what we were up against. We were up against a taxpayer-funded secret police. We were in the abyss. They controlled everything. And only a citizen, people-focused, grassroots, bottom-up reclamation project could make that happen. And understand, the FBI, there's so much DEI, transgender nonsense. There's a lot that Kash Patel has to rip out. There's a lot of people that should not be agents there that are currently agents. A lot of people that are agents there that shouldn't be agents. So it's going to require years of removing this cancer, removing this tumor. But 8 years later, we go from the FBI, literally the FBI walking through the Trump White House, uninvited, and entrapping the national security advisor. 8 years later, Kash Patel is running the FBI. What a change. You guys made it happen.